So for me, this has been an incredible journey. I had to pinch myself sometimes. I mean, this is like, is this a real life Da Vinci Code? Is this really happening? Is the Da Vinci Code like a bore compared to what's going on here? A tomb of Jesus of Nazareth? And not just Jesus of Nazareth? Two Marys? DNA showing that maybe Jesus of Nazareth and Mary Magdalene were married? Like, I couldn't believe this was actually happening. And there's a son in the tomb. Judah, son of Jesus. Could this be the son of Mary Magdalene and Jesus of Nazareth? So as we were investigating this, I had to constantly, A, pinch myself, but B, also remind myself, like challenge. You know, maybe the statistic, you know, maybe this is not conservative enough. Talk to this other guy. Oh, maybe it doesn't say what it says there. Talk to another expert. Maybe, you know, maybe this, maybe that. And every time we followed up the leads, DNA, patina, archaeology, epigraphy, statistics, whatever we followed up, it kept pointing back to Jesus of Nazareth. And at the end of the day, I thought, well, it's not my job to be a scientist. My job is to be a good detective, a good journalist, to connect the dots. Somebody may say, well, you know, you're not an archaeologist. You're right, I'm not. But I have a skill set, and my skill set is filmmaking and investigation, you know. Investigative journalism is something I do know. And when it comes to a crime, we don't expect the scientist who's an expert in hair follicles to solve the crime. The detective solves the crime. The scientists just provide the detective with the information. I was the detective here. And what I did was try to connect the dots and report the news. My job wasn't to prove anything. My job was to say, wow, what a story. Could this be? How come nobody knows about it? It was discovered in 1980. 16 years, nobody wrote a word about it. Not even an internal memo. And then after they wrote about it, it's in some little journal in Israel that only, you know, like an internal Israel Antiquities Authority report. Academics don't know about the existence of this tomb. A handful of people knew that this tomb existed, and they said, well, it's not important. My job was to bring the story out, to go to the experts, to connect some dots. That was my job. The rest, you know, that's up to scientists, to people. Could this be? To theologians. You know, it's not the job of a filmmaker to close the debate. It's the job of a filmmaker and a good journalist to open the debate and then let the pieces, you know, fall where they may. So that's not what I do. What I do is I tried my best to bring the story out.